Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Bring It On. Let's continue clearing out the lagufaeth. A large lagufaeth, a broodmother by her size and crest, surfaces from the pool. Around her neck hangs a knotted cord strung with shiny odds and ends. She chirps softly. As you draw closer, she gurgles in agitation, but does not attack. She dives back down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering coming from further up the slope.
An invitation? Or a trap?
A little of column A and a little of column B. Cocking her head, the broodmother watches you and lets out an inquisitive chirrup. Chirrup at her. The broodmother stops gurgling, takes a tentative step closer, craning her neck with interest. Other lagufaeth peer and chirrup at you. Adair attempts a chirrup of his own that sounds perhaps more like two krakens aggressively mating. The lagufaeth stare at him and hiss until he stops. Adair clears his throat as though that was what he'd been doing all along. A young lagufaeth pokes his head out from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. It looks smaller than the hatchlings in the cage, but not by much.
Oh, Huana.
Observing the exchange, the broodmother looks to you and lets out a plaintive cry. Who's Anna?
Huana.
She strains forward, stretching out her neck to croak at you. Her scrap necklace glints and quivers. Huana. Snarls and gurgles rise in volume. The other lagufaeth bare their teeth at the name.
Huana.
The broodmother hisses. Her attending warriors brandish spears, clubs, and blowguns.
Can't really blame them, can ya?
You hate the Huana.
I recall when you picked up ancient Inguithin, but this?
I'm a man of many talents, Aloth.
Hatchlings.
She screeches. Not at you, it seems, but at what you've said. Many claws tighten about weapons and tails lash in eager, hypnotic rhythm. The broodmother watches you. The Huana captured your young. With your keen intuition, you hear the syllables in her gurgles and read the desperation in her rapid, darting movements. She screeches with emotion, rocking her whole body back and forth. Her bristling fin flashes like a blade. The other lagufaeth bare their teeth even wider. Turning her attention from you to the formation of lagufaeth, the broodmother hisses and flicks her tail, gesturing down toward the bottom of the ravine, toward the village. The others bob their heads in agreement.
Oh, Huana.
She turns back to you and growls. I can rescue your hatchlings, but your clan must stay away from the village. The broodmother chitters and blinks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last, she raises her head and trills to the treetops. One by one, the other lagufaeth lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please. Hatchlings.
She turns her fish eyes on you.
Oh, we gotta do it.
Yeah, for Adair's sake, we're gonna do that.
Look. There is something over there.
Well, why is he trying to...
Aye? How may
Kind
I
of stealing, though.
Yes? How may I help?
Will do.
Yes? There's something I can do.
Still as a pond. You were saying?
Hey.
I'm as still as a pond. You were saying? Speak freely.
Yeah, I think it's one thing to defend yourself against the lagufaeth, but to capture their young and try to enslave them, that's a whole other matter. One that I do not abide by. And it's like they're domesticated animals either. They obviously have enough sentience to realize what's going on. Like they're not depending on each other to survive, it's the Huana are just taking advantage of the lagufaeth. He keeps bringing up this map like I can go somewhere else here.
Most of the avian godlike I've met were poets and singers.
Which one do you think I am?
Oh, someone's egg rolled out of the nest.
Justice is most terrible when its blade falls on a friend, I say. Wrongy.
The Kumu inhales sharply and trails off, his expression stony.
Captain, you were saying?
I wonder if we can find Tamal somewhere. I want to see how he's faring now that he's not tied to a pole. Stretching to crack his spine, Mal favors you with a tired, disinterested glance.
I hope you do not come for thanks. My gratitude pouch is as empty as my belly, I say.
I can slap him with a favor for Tikwara Village. You're not even a little thankful.
For what? Because I am no longer accused? I say you set a low bar.
He snorts derisively and focuses his attention elsewhere. And I see why everybody wanted you tied to that pole.
For what do you linger here? The village is much too quiet.
Her restless hands fidget with her weapons, while her slitted eyes scan the horizon. We need to release the lagufaeth hatchlings. She throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
She wipes a tear of merriment from the corner of her eye. They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? The look of pain and surprise twinges across her face. It reveals an old but raw wound to your shrewd gaze. Her expression hardens.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder.
She brushes another speck of moisture from her eye.
For what do you say this again?
They're still young. They pose no threat to you.
But soon they get big. Then they are a threat. Or a meal.
Her stomach grumbles. You want them to leave you alone, right? Release their young, and they will.
They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village.
She leans forward and speaks slowly, as though explaining this to a child.
If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
Well, I hope they don't wait that long. I want to see them attack when they're little, with those tiny claws and fish teeth.
Then raise your hand to the little ones and see how they fight back.
He stares down Adair as a look of horror overcomes him. Lagufaeth are reclusive by nature. They would avoid the village if you did not have their young.
When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared.
She laughs again, but tapers off into a pensive silence.
But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench.
She rubs her chin.
Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
She passes you the key with one hand, halves her weapon in the other. Lagufaeth Cage Key. This tarnished bronze key will unlock the Lagufaeth Cage in the Tikawara village. I do find it odd that we got positive reputation with Tikawara. But I'll take it.
You need something?
I need to free those Lagufaeth hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me.
His burning eyes meet yours.
You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
He grabs your arm with a strong, sticky hand and points across the dock to a scowling woman who stands with her arms folded.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
Why would she blame you?
She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault?
He snarls.
Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner.
I see.
At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then, maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
He lets go of your arm, leaving behind a few glimmering fish scales.
Look out! They escape!
Look at him go. Leaping from the water, Broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons toward her hatchlings. They rally around her with unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The Broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it out on the sand, and gesturing from you to the necklace, and back again. Chirping and waving her crest, the Broodmother and her hatchlings dive back into the ocean.
I hope the lagufaeth do not come back.
Give me the order.
Good, I was concerned that we'd have to actually kill all the Lagufaeth to get the necklace, but
Not exactly my area of expertise.
we didn't have to. Baubles of the Fin. Bittering Grimcrack. +1 Constitution and +1 Intellect. And Cruelty and Curios. A collection of trinkets, witnesses of countless acts of mischief and malice, radiate their cruel temperament in an aura that boosts outgoing damage of all allies within range. +3% damage. Paladin is supposed to be on the second line. I'd rather her have it than my main character. So that hopefully it reaches both my ranged characters and my melee characters.
A fine prize to
Captain,
be sent.
you were saying?
Ever wonder what happened to your old pets, Watcher?
Alright, so I do believe we're done in Tikawara for now. When Aleph leveled up. But did all of us? I didn't even see it happen. I wonder if it happened when the Broodmother popped up out of the ocean and it panned away from our party. Alright, so main character gets athletics and insight. And again, a lot of good stuff here. So normally I wouldn't put too much stock into talents that give you more health. But between the ability to hit by grazes instead of full hits, and all the regeneration that we have in our party, I think this might be worth it. And Practice Healer would be good, both for Lay on Hands and my healing aura. Exalted Endurance. That's such a small amount, I don't know. I mean, 50% of like 4.4 is not that great. This already costs 2 zeal, so grabbing this is a straight upgrade. Yeah, plus 40% damage taken for 8 seconds. Let's go and grab this. Then Adair gets Athletics and Streetwise. I feel like I'm running out of talent points to spend. I think Strike the Bell would probably be better. I mean, they're both good. I mean, Gouging Strike lasts the entire fight. So let's follow through with that. My Aloth gets Mechanics and Bluff. And Devastating Blow.
Your orders?
Alright, let's cut westward, a little southwest. We'll sail straight across here, and then explore this block of fog. Try and tackle it piecemeal instead of just zigzagging across the whole Deadfire. Low plagued ship. On the horizon, a ship comes into view. Its sails furled, the ship lists upon the water. Plague ship. Jordan red-handed cries out from the fore, finger jabbing skyward, indicating a green flag billowing lazily in the breeze on the ship's main mast. Quick-counter Foldus leans in close. We should be careful, Captain, or we'll catch whatever took hold of those poor souls. Still, Baltia muses. There might be something worthwhile on board. The crew steals glances at you to catch a hint of how you're inclined to proceed. If I just send my main character on, he's immune to poison and disease. Even without a spyglass, you can espy a few living crew moving about above deck. Interesting. I wonder if they're going to be undead. Alright, pull alongside. The crew guides your ship next to the plague vessel. The deckhands and captain appear shocked and apprehensive. Helia's mercy, the captain blurts out, his voice raspy. I didn't think anyone would come to our aid. The deckhands stand tall, but their unsteady posture betrays the sickness that seems to have affected them all. What are your people afflicted by? The Swabby's hack, the captain says ruefully. It's not killed anyone. Rimmergen look away, but it saps our strength and it's quickly spread throughout the crew. Call forth the sickest sailor from your crew. We'll bring them aboard, examine them, provide suitable remedies. What? Lendrith cries out. No one else of the crew says anything loudly enough to decipher, but their mumbling suggests they're unhappy about bringing a sick crew member aboard. As the sailor shuffles from the plague ship to yours, your crew clears a broad path. Some make warding signs or mutter prayers to Reimergond, while the... Reimergond. God, I was going to say it that way. While the sick man passes. I can't thank you enough, the captain says. Without your help, who knows how long we would have been here. He offers you a small box. Take this, please. A token of my appreciation. I'm not taking your plague-covered present. Thank you. After a short period of examination, the sick sailor returns to his ship with enough remedies to treat the rest of their crew. Worried but hopeful, they wave goodbye as your ship continues on its way. As your mainsail goes up and you head into open water, Baltia lets out a raspy cough and looks around nervously. The rest of the crew grits their teeth and mutters curses. It appears the sickness is spread to your ship. Did it actually affect us? Oh, we got boots of stability. Does anyone in my party need boots? I'll worry about it later. Sickness racks your crew. Great. The illness starts slow. A cough here, the shakes there. But then it hits the crew hard and fast, washing across the deck like a rogue wave. Within a day, not a single member of the crew can breathe easily. Each coughs their throat raw, spitting bloody globs of phlegm into the sea. Haima finds you in your cabin. Through the open window you can make out the sound of one of your sailors retching violently. If this keeps up, Captain, your crew will be in no state to sail. They hardly are as it is. Find the ship's surgeon. Care to tell me why everyone on my boat is sick, Shield Sister Dahlia, even though we know that. Shield Sister Dahlia coughs violently and spits. This is Swabby's hat, Captain. I suspect we caught it from that plague ship. It's not likely to kill anyone, but it can leave Kith weak and prone to accident. What would you have me do? Shield Sister Dahlia pinches the bridge of her nose. Best thing to do would be to medicate. Hopefully we've got the stores to treat everyone. But break out the medicinal stores. Everyone gets what they need until this clears up. Under Shield Sister Dahlia's direction, the hands open up the packages of aromatic herbs and mash the leaves up with pestle and mortar. Soon each member of the crew wears a swath of fragrant paste slathered across their chest. With the correct remedy applied, the crew quickly recovers. Soon they're on deck belting shanties towards the horizon. You sail on. I have plenty of medicine. I know where we can grab some more. I think back in Ekataka. That may just be repair supplies that I couldn't grab.
Not happening.
Captain? See that?
I can't just fly over? I can't jump across either. Interesting.
These distractions.
Aye?
We'll let Maya grind out some more dexterity afflictions. Needs 4 more. Keep forgetting to use these potions. It's a really useful belt. I just keep not using it.
Nope.
That'll teach you.
Kind of.
Stuck over here.
Insufferable.
Yeah? Pariathus!
Not happening.
Yeah? Yeah? Uh-huh.
Let's go.
There's a walloping! Sorry, friend. I can't.
Good, we got most of the medicine back that we spent. Well, I guess we spent 20 total. Hey, Blackheart leveled up. So heartbeat. Does 20% of the damage done by the weapon per 3 seconds for a short duration. Now we had to do 20 critical hits. Here we go. New words appear at the bottom of the letter. The gun was a fine one, as you can surely attest. Shot true and served me well. But it weren't me it served, do you ken? Took me a while to notice it, the change. My fingernails went black, teeth yellowed. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. Still, I hunted. Had to hunt, you see? Every beast I slew fed the heart. She was in there, I reckon. The Manpugura using me in stay of her own body to collect souls and spread her rot. Insatiable she was. Interesting. Okay. Let's make landfall. Well, let's go clear out this fog of war real quick. Interesting. Did that not show up until I got right there? Well, neat. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we will explore this island and then continue our way around Tikawara. A little bit more fog of war to our east, and then we'll probably cut straight across and then knock out this block. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys. Oh, hold on. Water. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.